What's going on YouTube? It's Ben. It's Wednesday morning, bright and early. I hope you guys are up and grinding. So today I wanted to get right into it. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit the subscription button down below. I would truly appreciate you. If you like the content in this video, smash the like button at the end. That would definitely help me out as well. It just ranks the videos and shows more people the content. So I would truly appreciate that. So I'm going to dive right into today's video, which is pretty much something that a lot of people have been asking for, or at least I feel like they've been asking for it. I talk a lot about recruiting and I talk a lot about bits and pieces of recruiting, but today I'm going to do a video where we basically put together an end-to-end scenario of start to finish recruitment from where we would start with brainstorming for a client to where we would finish collecting the actual money. So I'm going to kind of give you a deep dive look into what it would look like to actually run through that entire scenario if you were just starting from scratch. So I'm going to make this really high level. I'm not going to go too in depth and go crazy about it, but I will show you what the process looks like starting out. So let's go right into it. Let's say, imagine we're brainstorming for a niche that we might want to recruit in, and we're looking for general labor. We're not looking for anything crazy. So we're thinking admins, we're thinking warehouse people, we're thinking machinists and stuff. How about drivers? How about a delivery driver? So I want to find a company that's hiring delivery drivers, and then I want to recruit for them. What would be my next step? Alright guys, so we hopped into my computer because we're looking for a client that would be hiring delivery drivers, and one of the easiest ways to do this is to simply go on Indeed.com and basically just search out exactly what you're looking for. So we're in Seattle, we're looking for delivery drivers. These are all companies that are hiring delivery drivers right now. The big secret that a lot of people don't realize is that you can simply rip off these companies by basically taking their ad and knowing secretly from the back end that they're hiring delivery drivers, come in from the side and say, hey, I'll help you hire your delivery driver. Oh, and by the way, I'm a recruiter and I'm going to collect a fee. And this works all the time. It's not a big deal at all. We target these companies frequently and it works all of the time. Now, the purposes of this video is to show you how you would go about finding that perfect delivery driver client. So for instance, let's take a look at this. Papa John's is hiring delivery drivers. We will not target Papa John's for a myriad of reasons, but mainly because they're mainstream, they're very large, and they have an internal recruiting process that's online. They have plenty of applicants. They don't need us. Pods is another one. We're most likely not going to get a contract with Pods to hire for their delivery drivers. They're also a very large company. Same thing with Bite Squad. Anybody that has a commercial on TV, you're probably not getting a contract with to recruit for. Amazon, not messing with that kind of thing. Seattle Times, this is the local newspaper. We're not doing that. LabCorp, another big company. Mary's Place. So Mary's Place is actually basically like a retirement home. It's essentially a place for people in rehabilitation, maybe after a surgery or something like that. And they're looking for a van driver. And I think there's maybe 2 or 3 Mary's Place facilities, and this would actually be a great target. So Mary's Place for van drivers 16 to 18, that's not too bad. We'd probably make about $3,000 fee placing a driver here. Maybe they need two drivers. We could make $6,000. So let's just choose Mary's Place. Let's just go with that, and let's find the contact at Mary's Place to see if we can get that going. All right, cool, guys. So we determined that we wanted to find a client that's a delivery driver hiring client, and so we found a place called Mary's Place, which is basically like a retirement / rehabilitation facility, and they're looking to hire van drivers that pay anywhere from $16 to $18 an hour. If you do 10 to 12% on that, you're probably going to make $3,000. If you fill maybe 1 or 2 of those, you'll do $6,000. So it's not a bad gig. So let's try to find a person that we can actually connect with to start the deal. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, so our ultimate goal right now is to essentially find the point of contact over at Mary's place that's going to give us a contract to hire their delivery drivers, or I'm sorry, their van drivers in general. So we need like someone that's a manager or someone that's, I don't know, CEO or just a VP of something. So I'm going to type in Mary's place. And I know exactly which one it is. So I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go straight here to see all 143 employees. And then I'm going to basically wait for this to come up here real quick. So, okay, so we're looking at a handful of people. I see Virginia, I see Leslie, owner, it's something, something. Linda Mitchell, okay, Chief Communication Officer at Mary's Place. This looks like someone that we would want to talk to. So let's click on Linda. So let's read her bio. She's the Chief Communications Officer at Mary's Place. She's been there for 4 years. Looks like she would probably be a really good point of contact for us to start this process. So I actually have a Chrome extension called Contact Out. And if I click on this nifty little trick here, it will actually reveal to me her email, and I can then copy her email and directly email her in her email inbox rather than connecting or sending her a message over LinkedIn. So I've now got her email. I'm going to connect with her directly about this. So I'm going to send her an email and basically pitch her our services. So let's just go ahead and do that. So let's just pretend right now that I sent her this email. Hey, I'm Ben. I'm the founder of Seattle Search Solutions. I came across your company and I saw that you have some openings that we have candidates for. Whether you have staffing needs right now or in a year, my team would love to assist you. Don't hesitate to reach out if there's anything that we can do for you. We have a 10% direct hire fee and a guarantee, and we pride ourselves on being the lowest cost staffing solution in Seattle. Connect with us right away if there's a position that you need to fill. Pretty simple, straightforward. Writing that as a conceptual email. I'm not sending that for real. Let's just pretend that Mary decided out of the blue she wanted to go ahead and respond to that right away. So here we go. Here's Mary's response. Hi, Ben. Thanks so much for reaching out. Yeah, we actually need 2 delivery drivers right now. They need to have a clean driving record. They must be able to assist passengers that are elderly. The pay is $17 to $18 an hour depending on experience, and we're ready to hire immediately. Could you find us some candidates? How about let's chat on the phone? Call me at, and she puts her number here. So at this point, we've got a phone appointment set, or we have an invitation to call this number and start a phone conversation. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. All right, guys, so we found our point of contact at Mary's Place. We know exactly who to contact. We know exactly what to talk about. We know what their requirements are, and we're pretty much ready to pitch them and get this deal closed. So let's give Linda a call. Yeah, hi, can I speak with Linda Mitchell, please? Hi, Linda. This is Ben calling from Seattle Search Solutions. How are you? Yeah, I just received your email back. I wanted to get back with you as soon as possible. As far as the van drivers, could you tell me a little bit more about what your needs are and how soon you're looking to hire for those, and we can kind of go over our services and see if it's a fit. Okay, so you need 2 van drivers. You're gonna pay them 17 to 18 an hour. Okay. Oh yes, yeah. We've absolutely worked in this space before. We've hired delivery drivers for construction, commercial, hospitality, all sorts of different industries. So we have definitely worked in this space. Yeah, so our main direct hire fee is 10%, as I sent in the email, which means that's 10% on their gross annual earnings. So we would just take whatever they earn in a year, and the direct hire fee is 10% per employee that we hire. So it's about $3,200 or so. Okay. Great. Well, let me do this. I mean, it sounds like a wonderful fit, and I think we can really find you some candidates. So I'm going to go ahead and send you over our agreement via DocuSign, and as soon as you sign that, I can send you over our candidates. You can take a look at their resumes, and we can correspond over email, and you can let me know when you'd like to interview some of them. Perfect. Sounds good. Thanks for talking, Linda. Okay. Bye-bye. Perfect. So we just got our agreement almost in place with Linda. All I have to do is send over my DocuSign and get things set. And once it's signed, I can then go ahead and move forward and set up a few ads on maybe Indeed or Craigslist or some other places where I can use to find the candidates that we need for Linda. So with that being said, we're basically 90% of the way there. All we need to do is find candidates and get them in Linda's hands, have her vet them, have her hire them, wait for our guarantee and invoice. So that's towards the end of the process. Honestly, I can basically just close out the video by saying that after posting my ads, after getting candidates, after sending them over and collecting my fee, we're basically done with the entire process, and that's that. So I've already shown videos about how to set up an agreement, what an agreement looks like. You can use the agreement details, the templates that I've used and shown you. That's exactly what I would send Linda at that point via DocuSign, of course. Get it, it's $300 a year. She would sign it probably that same day. As soon as she does sign it, I would go in and I would utilize some tools like Indeed Resume Finder or Craigslist if I was really desperate, or I would utilize maybe some Indeed ads themselves, just like they are, but I might reword some things and maybe add a little caveats here and there just to make it look like it's not exactly them, but we're still looking for van drivers, you know what I mean? And that would work just as fine. So we'd be able to find our van drivers, get them over to her, and hopefully make a hire probably within 3 days. I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get responses, in this job market with tons of people that are, moving jobs frequently. So that's an example from end to end how an entire deal would take place from inception to absolute complete close. And I thought I would just do that video for you guys just to put a lot of things in perspective. A lot of people overthink the entire process itself of recruiting and hiring and being a recruiting agency. It's not what you think it is. It's never what it actually seems. It's much, much easier. And I hope this video showed you a little bit of that. So anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today on Wednesday. I'll catch you all on Thursday. I hope you're going to grind today and have an awesome day. So I will catch you on Thursday. Peace.